Today we're putting the Clippers in their prime. James Harden's up to a 97 overall, Kawhi's a 96, and Bradley Beal's sitting at an 89. And in their first season together, they're gonna win 65 games. James Harden's gonna make the All-NBA first team, averaging 24 points and 12 assists per game. Kawhi averaged 21 points and 7 rebounds, and then Bradley Beal managed to average 18 points per game. And off the bench, they have an 88 overall Brook Lopez. I totally forgot he signed to the Clippers. Nick Batum's up to an 84. He averaged 7 points per game. And then I guess they traded for Klay Thompson, so we may as well put him in his prime too. This might be the best starting five of all time. In the first round, they're going up against an 8-seed Pelicans team led by Zion, and the Clippers are going to easily sweep the Pelicans behind 25 points and 14 assists per game from James Harden. And now in the second round, they're going up against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. And game one looked like it was going to the Timberwolves, but they had a terrible second half. James Harden's insane, 30 points with 19 assists. But this series is not going to be as close as the last one, with the Clippers being in a close game too. Kawhi with 5 seconds to go uses the screen for Brook Lopez, and he knocks down the three. Julius Randle with 5 seconds to go. Let's see if John Collins can stop him here. He's going to get fouled and make the N1. And to bring it to a 3-point game, his free throw's going to bounce in. Bradley Beal's going to throw it down low to Kawhi. He finds Beal, but he's blocked by Naz Reid. That looked like such a good play. I'm surprised it didn't work. And now John Collins gets a steal. So now we have Kawhi on the break. I don't know what he's doing. He's in a pump fake, and he's going to pull the fadeaway mid-range. What's going on? Now we have Anthony Edwards on the break. Kawhi stopping him, but he's going to find Naz Reid on the cut, and we have a 1-point game. But the Timberwolves had to foul, so we have John Collins at the line. He knocks down his first free throw, and to make it a 3-point game, his second free throw's good. But now the Timberwolves have 22 seconds to hit a shot here. They're going to inbound it to Mike Conley. He gets a wide open corner three, and we're all tied up. The Clippers have a good amount of time, though. They have no timeouts, and it looks like Kawhi's going to chew the clock out. So now with 6 seconds to go, Brook Lopez is going to come and set the screen. Kawhi's going to throw it down low to him, and he gets a turnover, and Jaden McDaniels is going to miss the full court shot. We're going into overtime. If the Clippers lose after what just happened, and with a minute to go in overtime, the Clippers are down by 3. Anthony Edwards finds Mike Conley on the cut, and it's a 5-point game now. The Clippers have some catching up to do here. Bradley Beal's going to find Kawhi in the paint, and he misses the hook over DiVincenzo. So now we have Anthony Edwards on the break. He's going to throw down the dunk, and the Timberwolves go up 7. If the Clippers don't hit a shot here, the game's over. Brook Lopez is going to find Beal the mid-range. It's off, and the Timberwolves are going to tie the series up at 1. James Harden played good, but he only played 30 minutes because he fouled out. But in game 3, the Clippers are going to get their revenge and go up 2-1 in the series. James Harden's stat line is insane. Even Brook Lopez put up 25. Game 4 is going to go to the Timberwolves, though, so we're all tied up at 2. And that's because Anthony Edwards dropped 37, and James Harden shot 5 for 17. And in game 5, we have another close one. We're all tied up with 2 minutes to go. I don't know why they have 3 bigs in the game right now, but John Collins throws it down low to Kawhi, and he misses the hook over Mike Conley. Julius Randle on the break finds Anthony Edwards in the corner, and he's going to miss the 3. John Collins' Zubac pick and roll is crazy, but John Collins makes his way into the paint, and he's going to give the Clippers the lead. I don't like the fact that John Collins is guarding Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Edwards knocks down the jumper. They're running such a big lineup. I think they have Kawhi at the 1, John Collins at the 2, and then they have Boucher, Brook Lopez, and Zubac. Let's hope it works here. Kawhi's going to make his way into the paint, and he's going to make the N1. But now they have James Harden and Bradley Beal back in, and Kawhi's going to knock down the free throw. But Bradley Beal's going to get blown by Anthony Edwards, and he's going to get a charging foul on Kawhi. Okay, James Harden, you fouled out last game. Let's see if you can cook this game. He's going to use the screen from Brook Lopez, and he gets a wide open 3, but he can't hit it. So now we have Julius Randle on the break, trying to get by Harden. Brook Lopez is going to pick up, but it's going to leave Naz Reid wide open for the 3. Less than a minute to go. James Harden blows right by Mike Conley, but he's going to miss the layup over Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards in the corner is going to blow right by Bradley Beal, and that's somehow a foul. Why did Beal foul him? Brook Lopez would have had a free block there, and Anthony Edwards is going to miss his first free throw. That is a huge missed free throw late down the stretch, and he's going to knock down the second one. Now we have James Harden finding Brook Lopez in the corner, and he's going to knock down the 3 for the lead. So with less than 30 seconds to go, Anthony Edwards gets an open 3. Bradley Beal played terrible defense there, but the Clippers can still win the game here. They're only down by 1. Harden with the layup, and he bodies Anthony Edwards, but he's going to miss. So now we have Anthony Edwards back at the free throw line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Timberwolves up by 3, his second one's good. So now the Clippers only have 13 seconds. They have no timeouts. I don't know why they gave it to Brook Lopez for a fadeaway contested 3, and just like that, the Timberwolves take a 3-2 lead in the series. But in game 6, the Clippers have a really good third quarter to force a game 7. And in game 7, the Clippers are going going to beat the Timberwolves to move on to the conference finals. James Harden had 16 assists and Kawhi had 16 boards. And now in the conference finals, they have to go up against the Mavericks with Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Cooper Flagg. Game 1, the Clippers played bad. They barely even put up 100 points. And how was Zubac the leading scorer on a team with Harden, Kawhi, Beal, and Clay? But in Game 2, the Clippers' second quarter is going to save them. They're going to tie the series up at 1. And that's because Clay dropped 28 and Harden had 27 points and almost 20 assists. And I think it might be too late for a Clippers comeback here. They're going to lose Game 3. And that's because Kyrie dropped 45 on them. But in Game 4, the Clippers' hopes are still alive as they're 2 minutes away from potentially evening up the series. They're going to throw it down low to Anthony Davis and he misses the fade over John Collins. That is a great start to the game for the Clippers. Now we have Kawhi on the break and he's going to posterize Gafford for the lead. The only bad thing about prime James Harden is he isn't known for his defense and Kyrie knocks down the floater over him. Let's see if Harden can answer back though. He's in an ISO. He gets a layup but he's going to miss it and he somehow gets his own rebound. And Brook Lopez is going to get a 3-second violation. So now the Mavericks can add on to their lead here. Cooper Flagg's going to find Anthony Davis and he's going to miss the top of the key three. Now we have Clay on the break. He could have had Kawhi in the paint, but now they're going to go to Bradley Beal being guarded by Dante Exum and he's going to get fouled. His first free throw's up and he's going to tie the game up, and to give the Clippers the lead, his second free throw's good. Less than a minute to go. The Mavericks really have Anthony Davis running point. He's going to pull the mid-range and he knocks it down for the lead. If you made it this far into the video, 98% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not one of them. Okay, James Harden, we need you here. He's going to use the screen and he finds Brook Lopez on the cut for the lead. And it looks like the Mavericks are going to keep going down low to Anthony Davis. He's going to miss the hook over Kawhi. And now they're going to foul, so we have Kawhi at the free throw line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Clippers up by 3, his second one's good. And even though the Mavericks are down 3, they're still going to go down low to Anthony Davis. He's going to take a terrible layup over Kawhi, and the Clippers are going to tie the series up at 2. And Kawhi went off dropping 32. Harden's the one that normally carries, but he only had 10 points and he shot 3 for 16. But now heading into Game 5, the Clippers are going to absolutely blow out the Mavericks. And everybody went off. They had 6 people put up 16 points or more. So now they're just 1 win away from playing the Knicks in the finals, but the Mavericks are 2 minutes away from potentially forcing a Game 7. And they're going to go down low to AD. This time he has Brook Lopez on him, so it's not a mismatch, and he's going to brick the layup. Now we have Kawhi on the ISO. How is he getting clamped up by Kyrie? He's going to use the screen from Brook Lopez. It doesn't really get him anywhere, but he's going to pull the mid-range over Kyrie, and he knocks it down. Now we have Anthony Davis running their point guard again. He's going to pull the 3, and he's going to miss it. So now with a minute and a half to go, we have Kawhi trying to get by Cooper Flagg. He's going to body him, and he puts up a terrible fadeaway. Some of the shot selection in this game is really bad. Now we have Kyrie trying to cook Clay here. Daniel Gafford's just running by him for no reason. I don't know what is going on. He's actually going to get by Clay, though, but he's going to miss the shot. So now we have Kawhi on the break. He gets by Cooper Flagg, and he's fouled by AD. So he can give the Clippers a 4-point lead here. His first free throw's good, and to put them up by 4, his second free throw's good. Less than a minute to go for the Mavericks. This time they have John Collins on AD, and he still misses the layup. Now we have Bradley Beal on the ISO. He's going to find Clay, and Clay Thompson's going to miss the 3. Let's see what Kyrie's going to do here. He's trying to get by Clay. He takes the fade, and it's off. So the Clippers are going to make it out in 6 games to advance to the NBA Finals. Game 1 was back and forth in the first quarter, but then the Clippers started blowing out the Knicks. And the leading scorer on their team only had 16. Meanwhile, we had 3 people put up 20 or more. We're just going to ignore the 4 for 19 from James Harden. And in Game 2, the Knicks actually kept it close, but I don't think it's close enough. And the Clippers are going to take a 2-0 lead. This time we had 4 people drop 20 or more, and Jalen Brunson played good, but not really anybody else. Game 3, this one looks like it's over. The Clippers are going to go up 3-0. And that's because James Harden dropped 46. And the Clippers are going to sweep the Knicks to win the NBA championship. If you want to see me put more than just the Clippers in their prime, click the video on the screen right now.